Hey Bear Squad, what is up? We're here today after locating a new machine at Hyundai. We're going to fill up another column and change out some of the labels. Also, I wanted to show you guys, we moved this machine over here. I'm hoping that it will perform a little bit better over here than it did where it was before. We went 3 weeks without making a sale on this, so I'm hoping maybe it being where it is will perform a little bit better, although I honestly don't have my hopes crazy high on it. The machine it's a poorly built machine. I'm not a big fan of it personally. I'm gonna try to get it somewhere to make some money, but we will see. We'll see how it goes. Right now I'm trying to program it just to make sure it's doing what I'd like it to do. And this video is a little bit shorter than what most videos are for me. We sped it up just a little. Well, actually we didn't even speed it up more. We just weren't at this location for very long. I actually think I spent more time at this location than I really would have wanted to anyway. This was part of our route, our big route, with a big collection that's coming up here soon. And this location did not perform at all. Although, I think the reason that this location didn't perform at all is because the machine doesn't look very good right now. So we're going to fix that. It's also missing a couple of options. We don't have Dr. Pepper or Surge in there. We don't have water in there, so we need to get that filled up. It's not something we could do this weekend anyways. Something else that kind of stinks about this machine is it is owned by Coke. It's a leased machine. And I cannot put Pepsi products in this machine. And these guys, I guess the only drink that these guys were drinking was Mountain Dew anyway. They weren't drinking a whole lot of it to begin with. So we've got everything looking good in there. Ernie, thank you again. Really appreciate it. And we're going to do a quick VendSoft update on everything. Run everything through here for you. We do more with VendSoft than we do anything else, to be totally honest, with this location. We mess around because Coke set up the 16-ounce thing wrong. And I still don't know entirely how to set it up the correct way. I'm going to have to reach out to some friends and figure that whole thing out. Because I set it up wrong too. So we're just entering product. A full thing on this is 45 cans. The only one we really have to count is orange soda. I'm looking underneath the machine because the barrels will hold some cans. I just want to count those too. Really difficult to get an accurate can count on this machine. I feel that way personally anyways. Very difficult, it seems like. So we're going to count up our... Also, you have to count in threes. Counting in twos is wicked easy, but I have to learn to count in threes fast because I can't. So that's full. We know there's 45 in there. That's full. We know there's 45 in there. Let's start working on this. So I noticed right away, I think, I could be wrong, but I think you're supposed to be able to fit 2 deep with these. I'm not really entirely sure. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, but what I wind up doing is I pull the shim out and reset it for 2 deep. I look at the label. The label doesn't say anything about 16-ounce cans at all on it anywhere, which kind of stinks. So I'm gonna have to figure it out on my own. So we pull this shim. We're gonna pull the back shim and relocate the back shim. See if we can get it to function properly. Once I get it back to where it's going, we'll test vend it and see if we get 1 can. If we don't, we get 2 cans. And I was not about to spend a serious amount of time there. So if we don't get 2 cans, I'm just gonna put it back the way it was and stack it 1 can high for now. Oh, that was so dumb. Okay, so I dropped the shim on a can and the can popped. I was so angry about that. It was like the worst. I think I might have left that can there. I don't think I ever picked that can up, guys. Whoops, my bad. Alright, so putting these, like, look at how small these columns are. I am forever going to complain about Dixie Narcos. Forever. Some people love these machines, but I don't. My forearms... Could you imagine if my forearms were a little bit thicker? This would be totally impossible. Totally impossible to do. I better not hit the gym too much. So I moved the shim back, and now we're gonna go 2 deep. I think I actually stack it all the way up too, which is kind of silly of me. I shouldn't have done that. Do I? Am I still working on the shim? I'm still working on the shim. Holy cow. That's a lot of shim work, guys. Better not shim this one up. Wow, this whole video is shim work. Alright, so I think we've got it lined up now, possibly. Got it good for 2 cans. So we're going to put 2 cans in everything. I gotta find a picture of a toucan. Alright. Filling it, and filling it. Then filling it some more. I should have just stopped there and test vended it, but I didn't. Keep going. A little bit more coffee. Throw those back in there. Do I test vend it or do we go get more? We go get more. Oh, I should have test vended that. Alright, so we're gonna go grab more. Fill it up some more. We spent way too much time at this location. Should not have spent the amount of time I spent here. But we didn't really have a choice. We had to get it running. I need a dedicated day to go work on this machine. Alright, we're stacked all the way up. I'm even going to vend soft it in before testing it. That was a big mistake. You should always test it before you vend soft it in. Look at that $1 in there. $1 collection, yay! It's been there for 7 days and it's made a single dollar. Having a rough patch, guys. Having a rough patch. It happens. 1, 2. And the frustration sets in. So now we gotta pull all these out. Put them all back. So what's going through my head right now is I'm just like, yep. We're going to set it right back up the way that they had it set up, and we're going to stack it 1 deep and hope it doesn't jam or blow up. I could do either one. So we'll pull everything out of here. I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to reach out to my friend who's pretty fluent in these 501Es and see if we can figure out how to make 16-ounce cans work. Maybe I'll just leave the Surge label up there and put Mountain Dew in there. That'll probably get the machine taken away. We're not going to do that. Alright, so we got to reset this thing to the closest setting because I don't really want to mess with it. I think what needs to happen, I'm pretty sure what needs to happen is we need to put bottle shims in there. Yeah, I think we need to put bottle shims in the bottom, and we need to go 2 deep, and then we have to change the cam setting as well on the motor. I'm not entirely sure, but this is actually This is actually Coke's machine, so I might just call them up and have them send a technician out to fix that for me, so I don't have to deal with it. In all reality, I should fix this so I can learn how to deal with these 501Es, because I'm gonna have to. I'm sure I'm gonna have to deal with these machines more and more. So it'd probably be smart for me to learn how to do it. So I just test vended it. We got one out. Hopefully we don't run into any issues. I don't think they really use the machine enough for us to run into any problems anyway, but we'll see what happens. The next time we visit this location, we will be filling it up completely. I'm taking note of what products we need to purchase. At the end of this route, I actually found a much better way of doing this as well. So the next time around, I won't have to do the whole notepad thing. Just gonna grab everything up and call it good. Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning into today's video. I really do appreciate it. If you're new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button. It'll be up here on the screen somewhere. If you want to check out another video that might work out pretty good for you, I've got videos on the screen for you to check out as well. Peace out, Bear Squad. Have a great day.